Oh my God, hatred is not prevailing after that performance. We got a lot of love for Hatari. Shall we talk about it? Let's do this! Find out about the hate and the love in your past with my heritage DNA. In any case, Hatari came here and they didn't come to play, they came to slay, honey. This has been elevated. To me, what really stands out is that they make full use of the stage and also the other people besides Clemens and Matthias. Before, I felt like it was all about those two. Now it's about everyone. They're still very present, but you've got those ladies. I didn't even realize there were women in this performance previously. I honestly did not realize that. And then they come into sharper focus. They're doing gymnastics. There's that one guy, at one point he's sitting on all fours doing this kind of motion. You know what, the motion, yes. Iceland is an island and there is some motion in that ocean, and this ocean is warm, this ocean is hot. Those beluga whales, ooh, they might be boiling. Y'all better go south, go north, because get away from Iceland. All I have to say is this, vocally, amazing. Clemens was a little shaky at some of the pre-parties, at least on playback on the videos, but today I thought he's really grown as a performer. I think he's more confident, I think they know their cues. I love the gymnastic element, and I like this orb. It really centers the performance. This is Hatari's world, and you are all invited.
Yeah, I love the grenade egg, as I was describing it on the live stream. It's kind of really cool. Einar, the guy who previously was sort of banging the drums, he's now flogging it, and it's just sort of adding to that whole BDSM realness that we're talking about with it.
Babe!
I know, right? And we need to get them and Hatari to fully inform us on that, of course. But yeah, I thought it was very, very good. I like that they added, they had the fire, they had the pyro. It gave me kind of like metalwork, angry kind of thing going on. I thought the most striking visual shot is at the very end, there is a bust of Matthias's head that then is impaled with spikes, and then it finally explodes at the end. Yeah. Really, really good. It's still going to be one that divides people so much, but I've always been a fan of it, and I do think that it is qualifying. I can't see some jurors will respect this, and there will be some who will not, but I can't see a televote not reacting to this. It is a love it or hate it, but in Eurovision it matters if you are loved, because people that love you will vote for you.
And as we transition, I just have to say, Matthias's head exploding is showing that love does conquer hate. It's a very positive message.
Absolutely. I mean, I think, elevations, but it's so much more put together. I think the national final, the pre-parties, it's felt a bit random, and also it hasn't been the whole of Hatari. It's normally been like Clemens and Matthias, or not quite the full group. Yeah. Whereas this, there's choreography to it, there's pace, there's narrative. It starts out and Matthias is super dominant, center stage,
yes, he is.
Powerful. Then Clemens comes in, is sashing on his dancers, then kind of submits to Matthias. So they've added so much narrative to this. There's choreography, the staging. They have spent the shekels on this. It looks expensive. There's lots of pyro, lots of steam put together. They know what they're here to do. We talk about this a bit, but the artists themselves did what they need to do today. The problems with this now are production. There were some camera angles that are still a bit shaky, need ironing out, but I do think it's more palatable than it has been. It feels somehow it's still aggressive, and yet the aggression has been taken out of it. It's not as off-putting as I think it has been previously. I am now fully sold on it, where previously I found it a bit much. I now am much more on board with it and get this. I think it's upscaled. It's upscaled, it's improved, it's put together, and it's beautifully choreographed, but also kind of beautifully not. It's fab. It's really good.
Taking us to another world, another realm. Yeah. Interesting. On the money, do you remember about a decade ago, the credit default swap crisis, Kaupting, Landsbanki, all that stuff collapsing? Well, clearly their economy has recovered, because this looks expensive. The smoke adds so much. The vision of hell brought to life, a high fashion vision of hell and hate with all of that smoke. I am loving the fire. Well spent, you slay.
Fire rage, man in a cage. What more do you need?
RuPaul said, turn up the heat or go down in flames. They ain't going down in flames. They are going up in flames, honey. Up and away. I just keep saying the word slay.
Yeah, no, it's a very, very strong performance. I can totally see this qualifying. They just have it's that whole charisma thing. They have a vibe, and they make you want to watch them is the ultimate thing. Yeah.
You remember this as well. We've seen a lot of wackadoodle staging today. Great visuals from a lot of countries. and this is perhaps the most high impact, even if it's in many ways the most grounded. Like, they're not taking flight, right? They
Yeah.
are grounded, but it's still memorable.
Yes.
In any case,
That's what we think.
what do you think? Let us know your thoughts here on wiwibloggs. Do you want to be tied up? Do you want some whips? Do you want some chains? Do you want to feel that pain to feel that gain? Let us know, honey.
Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, let us know what you think about Hatari's performance.
And make sure to keep watching on the live stream. We love having you there throughout the day.
Hate will not prevail, but your DNA will last forever. Be sure to visit myheritage.com. We'll see you later. Bye.